5 steps to online business success. These 5 steps are inside the blueprint step by step. And what's really cool is to build a successful business, you really only need to focus on 2 of those steps on a daily basis. So that is what we're going to be covering today. So welcome everybody. When you are jumping on, please put in the chat where you're watching from. I love this part because we literally always have people all over the world jump on. Let me get going here. Okay. I think we're doing good. Awesome. Welcome again, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. It looks like we have almost everybody on. So this is how it is going to work, you guys. I'm going to break down the details with you guys, walk you through step by step these 5 steps. Our goal is for you guys to get off of here with a clear understanding. If you have any questions at the very end, we will stay on and answer your guys' questions. That's our main goal, okay? Is to get your guys' questions answered. If at any time you have to jump off early, the person that invited you did send you an email. You should have just received it at any time. You can always scroll to the very bottom of that email and the details for you to take action are in there. And then you can always reply to that email and they will gladly answer any questions that you have as well. So I just want to welcome everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, you guys, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. We respect your time. So we like starting on time. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There might be a little background noise on my end. Sorry about that. All right. Let me make sure. Awesome. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Again, my name is Michelle O'Neill. We're so glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get rocking and rolling here. So today we're going to talk about the 900 daily pay blueprint, the 5 steps to online success. You're also going to hear real stories and you're going to see real results from other people that have followed the 5 steps of this blueprint. I do need you to screenshot this because this is our incomes earning disclaimer that we have to share with you. This information provided is just to share with you what we've done. It is an educational step-by-step process that we follow. We're not giving you any guarantees that you can have any type of success. You're going to hear people that have had success, and that is based on their own experience and their own efforts. Okay, so I just want to make sure we understand that. So please make sure you screenshot that. Now, this is for you if you would love to have your own online business, but you just don't know where to start, that you would love to learn how to use your phone to make an income online without having to get on the phone with anybody. I love this right here, you guys. In the last 24 hours, she's made $1,900. And Mike here, he goes, another $900 win last night. This is some of the results that are happening from people that are following these 5 steps as well. So I just want to backtrack into 2022, you guys. I was struggling to make an income online. I was super disappointed in myself. I thought as a mom, I would be further along. I thought I would have more income, and I definitely thought I would have had more time with my family. And then when I discovered this 5-step framework, you guys, I learned to master the 2-hour workday. I learned to use 4 apps on my phone. So that's my favorite part because I literally can build this business from anywhere. And I stayed consistent and I made 6 figures in 6 months, which has turned into my first $1 million in 17 months from following these 5 steps. And now we travel and just get to live life on our terms. And that's what I invite you guys today. Like, what is that life that you would want? Matter of fact, I want you to put that in the comments. If money was not an object, if you could learn how to make 900 a day, which 900 a day, you guys, is 328,000 a year, how would that change your life? Can you put that in the comments for me? Because I would absolutely love to. Debt-free, love that. Travel 24/7, yes, love that. Ooh, Mark, I love that. My wife could stop working, debt-free, pay off mortgage. Yes, no second job. Yes, let's get you out of that second job. Well, that's what you guys are going to learn today. And you can see people are wanting more. Look at all the comments, the chat just blowing up, okay? So I like this. Ashley, you guys, she's been doing this business for 2.5 weeks, and she's made $10,700 just in 2.5 weeks. Yep, she took action. Yes, she stayed coachable. And yes, she followed these 5 steps. So let's go ahead and break them down for you because that's passive income when you can make 10,000 in 2 weeks. Now, passive income is income that requires little to no labor to produce and to maintain. So let's go ahead and launch right into the 5-step legacy builder blueprint to online success. Step 1, you guys, it's about the product or service or program that you're promoting, and you have to promote one that is in high demand, okay? The world is going digital. So I'm going to share with you why I would pick a digital product to launch a business. When you think of digital, you guys, you need to understand one thing. Digital means the entire world can be your customer, because digital can be all over global. If you are selling a physical product, you're limited to the countries that you could actually sell that product in. So when you have digital, the entire world can be potential customers for you. And the digital goods economy is already a gigantic $950 billion market. The e-learning industry, you guys, which again is the fastest growing industry out there, in 2019, it did $950 million for 1 year. And in 2023, it averaged 1 billion a day. So what it used to take an entire year to do now does in 1 day. And it averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024, the first quarter of 2024. And right now, the trending prediction is 3 billion a day by 2027. You guys, there's so much money to be made in this industry. Why not you? That's all I want to ask. Why not you? But now there's more reasons why to promote a digital product. You guys make 100% profit. So let's break that down. Our number one selling product is $900. So if you make 100% profit, you make $900 when you get a customer. If you're only making 25% profit, which is on average, if you're an affiliate marketer, if you do network marketing, you average 25%, which means you make $225 when you get a customer. So with that being said, think about this. You would need 4 customers to get the same amount of money as I do for 1 customer. But let's talk about a lip gloss. Maybe somebody has said, you know what? You like that lip gloss. Why don't you sell that lip gloss? Do you guys realize you would literally need 100 customers to make $900? See, that's the difference. So when you sell like Ashley in 2.5 weeks, that's made $10,000. That's the difference, right? Because that's a big difference. All she needed to make 10,000 in 2.5 weeks, you guys, was 11 customers. If she wanted to make that with the lip gloss, she would have needed over 1,200 customers. That's why promoting a product in high demand, one that you can make 100% profit, and one that you can sell as a sweet spot, literally, you guys, is around $900 because you're still under $1,000. It is a very popular product and very in high demand. It's a good sweet spot for the amount of money. Okay, and I'm going to cover that with you, but that is another reason why you want to promote a digital product. Number 2 is it's directly deposited into your bank account. Right? So you're not waiting for no company to pay you. It goes right into your bank account, and you can learn and earn at the same time. If you're promoting a digital good, it's probably learning because you're in the e-learning industry. So you can be learning skills, learning techniques while you are earning. To me, it is the most brilliant business plan that I've ever seen in literally my entire life. And you get to sell things that truly help others. Okay, so next, I want to show you how to stop trading time for dollars. I want to show you how you no longer got to work 8 hours to make good money. See, my problem was when I was trying to make an income from home, I thought the harder I worked, the more money I would make. And in reality, the harder I worked, the more burned out I got, and the more guilt I had because I had less time with my family. When I discovered how to automate my business, you guys, it has given me my life back, given me my time back. So this is what automations is. And I literally call this the freedom machine. So it's pages just like this that will literally be out there working for you 24/7. This is what I absolutely love. Okay. And so let me give you an example. What happens when somebody puts their email in here? They're immediately taken to a thank you page, which is immediately sending this to them in their email. So inside our community, we have over 25,000 plus people in our community that use this process. And on average, when 20 people subscribe, 1 out of 20 buy. That's a $900 day. So imagine that all you got to focus on is having 20 people a day. Oh my gosh, have I not been recording this? Oh, thank you. Somebody just said that you're not recording. Here we are. We're recording now. I do have backup for this, though, on YouTube. Thank goodness. Thank you, guys. See, teamwork makes the dream work, right? So 20 a day on average that subscribe, you guys, that's a $900 a day. So think about this. Imagine if that's all you had to focus on is how to get eyeballs on your automated system. And let me stop right now. Don't freak out when I say automated system, okay? Because it's pre-built and ready to go for you. You do not have to worry about creating it from the ground up. It's already ready to go. Like this right here, this automated system, all you have to do is right here to see where my mouse is moving. All you got to do is copy and paste in your website. Right here, copy and paste in your website. Everything else is ready to go, and you're just going to connect your domain to that, and it is good to go. And so what we focus on is getting 20 people a day to put their email in. That's the goal. So 1 out of 20 are buying from you. That's a $900 a day. That's the blueprint process we follow. Now, I got to share this with you because in our Legacy Builder program, I actually help my the community members get this to convert for them. I have people inside the community that have 1 out of 10 buying from them, 1 out of 7, 1 out of 13. This is just the average 1 out of 20. So you have something to focus on. When you have something to focus on and your energy goes there, you can make it happen, my friend. So what would be next? If your business is on autopilot, well, next is we got to get that discovered. We got to get 20 people a day to want to learn from you, right? So that is step 3. Now, again, because we're dealing with a digital product, the online world is your window to unlimited customers because there is no limitations to your city, your state, your country. When you do digital, it is global. You guys, that is the secret sauce to you get multiple income streams coming in. Okay. So you use the internet, and also you can use classified ads, which are all over the world as well, right? So you can copy and paste classified ads. It's no different than anything. So let's say, matter of fact, put that in the comments. How many of you have ever gone to like careerbuilder.com or what is that other one and look for a job? Okay, it's no different than that, except people go to these classified ads looking for solutions that you can provide for them. Yes, I have. Me. Yes, many people have. This is the exact same thing, except people are going looking at your ads. Okay, there's 5 billion people on social media. How about using social media? You guys are already consumers on social media. How about taking a little bit of that time and become a creator as well and attract customers to your automated business? Now, just because I say use social media, that does not, and I'm going to capitalize NOT, does not mean you have to DM people. It does not mean you got to friend request people and slide into their DMs, or you got to start engaging in their content. That is not what I mean by using social media, my friend. Matter of fact, I do not DM people. I do not have to friend request people. I do not have to find people. I use a social, an attraction marketing process in social media to attract customers to me by posting videos or pieces of content, okay? That's how you use social media the right way. Because what we do, and that step 4, is how do we stop the scroll so people will want to look at your content, right? So let's talk about that. First of all, you got to know who your perfect customer is. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Second is you got to do stop the scroll hooks. I want you to think about you for a minute. Think about your patterns. First of all, I bet you go to social media almost about the same time every day. And think about you when you're watching a video. What stops your scroll? What stops you and makes you want to watch the video? See, we teach you this. We teach you in our 5-step process how to stop the scroll so your perfect customers will want to learn from you. And then you got to do a CTA, which is inviting your potential customers back to your automated system, which I call your freedom machine, because it's freely going to be out there working for you 24/7. So next is, well, first of all, let's recap. Let's recap the top 4 steps. Screenshot this because this is so important to your success. And a lot of you can't wrap your head around the simplicity of it. Okay. But I wish I could make it harder than this, but I just can't. This is literally the process. So step 1, promote a product, service, or program where you, my friend, make 100% profit. And I would go digital. The world is going digital. Why not you? Step 2, automate your business so it's working for you 24/7. And step 3, get your business discovered so you don't have to go find customers. And step 4, stand out by relating with your content, which sends people back to your automated business. So step 5 is you get a new customer. Your automations do the work for you because remember, what did I say? 1 out of 5 people are buying from you. Now, you guys, you got to hear this. So Daryl, he has made $150,000 in 5.5 months by following these 5 steps that I shared with you. And so I want him to come on and share with you guys his story, his journey. He's been doing this, just like I said, 5.5 months. He's going to share with you what he's done, why he's followed these 5 steps and how it's worked for him. So Daryl, let me find you. Do you guys see him? Oh, okay. You should be able to unmute. Yep, there you are.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
I'm just fired up, man. I love these webinars. It's just crazy what this program is doing and teaching people. So, but guys, if y'all don't know who I'm Daryl Hannah. Guys, look here. I'm just an old country boy from Tennessee. That's it. I live in the woods, so I just want people to understand that you don't have to come from money. You don't have to have status. You don't have to, you just have to know how to commit to 2 hours a day, guys, and be coachable. But I used to work a job as a welder, guys, for 14 years. I was a head welder over a department where I was over 7 people. They came in one day on a typical day, and they called me to the office, and they basically told me that the department was going away. And this is a job, guys, that I used to work 6 days, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I lived paycheck to paycheck. I struggled. I almost got divorced because of it, because I basically was a true company man, putting a job before your family, just getting all the pats on the backs. You know how it goes, guys, when you're running numbers. I'm real analytical, so I was all about numbers and production, and that's one of the reasons why I was being a 3-time employee of the month. But guys, it means nothing because they came in and they moved my department. They got rid of the department. And you would figure if a guy who's been at a job well over a decade would be able to get put somewhere else, considering I thought I had seniority at least. But that wasn't the case. And I've realized that jobs just don't care about you. They don't, you're just a number. Whether you're full-time or part-time, you're just a number. And if you're full-time, you're just part-time with a badge. That's it. So they couldn't put me anywhere. So they had to let me go. So I caught myself 3 hours after being there, homeless. Not homeless. Well, I was homeless, but before that, I was in my car. They had to let me go. So I got fired, and I'm out there in the car. I'm just contemplating everything because here I am. There was my only source of income. First of all, I was already counting checks I didn't have, struggling behind on all my bills, overwhelmed in debt, financial issues, marital issues from putting the job before my family. And it just hit me. It really hit me that I look back at all those years that I had gave that job, and for them to just throw me out like trash on a Friday morning was just an eye opener for me. And so when they made that decision, guys, a couple of things happened. But I was homeless for a while. I had to stay in a shelter and also lived in my car for a little while as well because of it. And this is why now just the thought of having your only source of income at a job is just it's like sliding down a razor blade into a pool of alcohol. It's just so dangerous. So I told myself I never wanted to go through that again. I never wanted to give a job or just work for anybody. I just could, my mind would not allow me to get over the fact that a person you can give a job 20, 30, 40 years of your life, and they could just come in at any time with no explanation, they whatever it is, and just snap their fingers, and you don't have a job, and they don't give you time to, hey, we're gonna give you 2 weeks to go get you another job. No, they don't care, right? And we think they do, but they don't. And so I went into the online space, guys. I heard about people making money. And so I came into the online space. And so, make a long story short, guys, after doing a couple things in the online space, I got introduced to this program of the community on January the 13th. I checked out the information. One of the things that I really loved about it was actually the website. I mean, not the website, but the capture page when I checked out everything, which was actually Michelle when she was talking. But guys, I joined like 2 days later on January the 15th. Guys, when I tell you this, again, this is why I let people know. I'm from a family of 14. I'm like the seventh oldest in a family of 14, raised by a single mom. So I don't have a college degree. I don't have no type of special education. I don't have any of that. Guys, I just wanted to never put myself in a position where I had to depend on a job to provide for me, to be able to control the income that I'm making to take care of my family. Guys, with this program, I purchased one of the programs. Now I've upgraded since to the Legacy Builder since we launched it, but I purchased that program back here on January the 15th. And from January the 15th to January 31st, I purchased the program. I went through the training and I implemented everything that Michelle taught inside the program. The mastering the 2-hour workday, watching her, watching Michelle, watching Tim, watching Marianne, just watching Amy, just all people who were in it before me. And so my first 2 weeks, guys, I made $5,000. And I knew I was on to something because there was a stretch for like a year where I worked like 7 days a week for 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for a whole month. And I never brought that type of income home. So my income went from 5,000 in January to the month of February. I made 8,000. And then just continuing to implement the skills and the training and everything that's taught, that's inside the training, inside the programs. But my breakout month was March. I went from 5,000 in January, 8,000 in February to 38,000, guys, in March. That's when I realized I had hit to me, I thought it was a lottery because that's the most money I've ever made in my life in 1 month. And then I followed that up, continuing again, guys, just staying plugged in, staying consistent, showing up every day. In April, 36,000 in April. And then, guys, in May last month, I made $37,150, guys. I hit my first 6 figures in this business in 122 days when I first joined. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, listen, this is, to me now, when I look at this business and everything that Michelle's put together and the structure of it, the fact that I only work 2 hours a day, when I say I have true time freedom, I can just do whatever I want. I have sandals on right now. I haven't even really combed my head. Like, I'm just at home enjoying myself in air conditioning while it's 90-something degrees outside. But the beauty of it, guys, is that it just works. The fact that we can be taught skills, high income skills, working 2 hours a day around our families, guys. This is a digital era. This is an industry that makes over $1 billion a day. Like, I don't think you guys understand what we have access to. All you need is a phone, Wi-Fi, and at least one social media platform. And then you need a vehicle, which is this program. And you can learn skills. Guys, I have learned everything in here. When I posted that post I just posted a couple hours ago, I had made $3,000 in under 72 hours. Since then, I've made $1,200 more, guys, all through my automated system that we give you for free. That's $4,200. I'm well over $25,000 this month already, guys. I'm pushing on close to 160,000, and I only work 2 to 2.5 hours a day. And again, it's all because of this program, the skills that I've learned, and I've just been staying consistent. I've mastered the 2-hour workday. I understand that the 2-hour workday is where I get my income from, because they're called income producing activities. Me purchasing the Legacy Builders program itself, if I'm not going to implement the training that's inside of there, it's not going to do me any good. If you have to implement the training, you have to go through it, and then you have to implement that in your content. Guys, I only create 3 pieces of content and I go live, right? And there's so many ways that you can promote this business, right? Whether it's whether it's faceless, you can do the videos yourself like I do. Picture content, whatever works for you guys. There's so many ways. And then you get the access to the community. It's priceless in itself. You have access to a self-made millionaire who created the program, guys. Coaching other people who have made 6 and 7 figures, like literally a business in a box. I've helped over 300 and some people in this program. I've never had to get on the phone with anybody. I've never had to get on the phone with anybody and convince them because I have an automated system that it just does everything for me. I show up for 2 hours a day, guys. I create content. And guess what? I just sit back and let my automated system work for me. So I want you guys to understand how, like, what you have access to. You already have 90% of everything. You have a cell phone and you have a social media platform and you have Wi-Fi. Only thing now you're missing is um the tool, which is this program, because you're going to learn these skills, right? And you're going to learn high income skills that's going to allow you to be able to earn a full-time income without recruiting, because you're going to be able to attract your perfect customer. And I want to say this before I get off, Michelle. I'm so blessed to be a part of this program. And it's just, I just wake up every morning just like this, because it's crazy that, just a few years ago, I was working as a welder. On a day like today, I would typically be at work getting ready to get off, waking up, kiss my daughter on the forehead at 4 o'clock in the morning, don't get home till a quarter, sometimes 7:30 at night. Daughter half sleep, wife done is about done for the night. And the fact now that I can just do whatever I want. It's just I'm getting ready to go to Disney World for 7 days. Like I'm talking about just letting loose, like a kid in a candy store. Also, because of this program, I have paid off, guys, $36,000 in debt. By the end of this month, by the end of next month, I'll be completely debt free. I'm talking about no debt, no student loans, no nothing. All because of this program and me being consistent and showing up. And I want to say this before I leave, guys. This program can work for you if you work it, right? I had a mentor tell me years ago. He said, "Daryl, you have to stop being poor." And I didn't know what that meant, because I thought at the time I was poor, I was broke. But he was talking about you have to stop passing over opportunities repeatedly, passing over opportunities repeatedly. And that's what we do. We see these programs. We see people that we've never met, but we're just so close to them, and we see it change in their lives. But we don't, for some odd reason, we don't think it can help us. Guys, it can help you. This is a proven step-by-step program that has everything that you need to come online, work 2 hours a day, and earn you a full-time income and be able to have as much time freedom as you want. So I'm just super excited, blessed to be a part of this program. It's crazy to me that I just have to wake up and 2 hours a day, whether I'm doing it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, an hour here. I just got to do those income producing activities. And I know as long as I do that, guys, I know that in that day, I'm going to earn between 300 to 900 plus every single day, because I don't even know the last time I didn't do that. And it's all because of the skills that I have acquired inside this program that Michelle's created. So I just want to say, guys, if you're here for a reason. Don't be poor. That's all I want to say. Thank you, Michelle.
Real quick, I have a question for you. So you've been involved in our 90-day runs that we've done.
Yes.
We're getting ready to do another one and July 1st. And so people are literally able to get a business launch now, get everything set up, get going, so they can be ready to explode in July 1st. So knowing that we do these 90-day runs, because my goal, Daryl, for the next is to help everybody end the year with the goal that they want to achieve in an online business. And so we want to help them do that, because we have two 90-day runs. So what would be your best recommendation that you feel that people, like, what helped you with the 90-day runs? Do you feel it helped your business with success, having the 90-day runs?
Okay, I think what helped me was understanding the importance of the 2 hour workday.
Mm-hmm.
That was everything. Like you have to literally, in my household, the dogs are locked up, my wife's gone. It's just like I'm zoned in on my 2 hour workday, because guess what, guys? Those are your income producing activities. That's what's going to allow you to earn the income. And it's what's going to allow you to attract customers. They're going to get off in your automated system, and then they're going to check out the program. If they join you, you're going to get 100% of the commission. If they don't join you, guys, you have a free automated system that's going to be out there building relationships with your leads. And they're going to convert and turn your leads into customers. You're going to learn how to turn your followers into customers, guys. And I'm going to tell you this, mastering the 2 hour workday is when I realized that this is what was the game changer for me. But outside of that, Michelle, it's the training itself. If I don't go through the training, I can't learn anything. I'm on pace to make well over $250,000 this year, guys. If you would have told me this last year, I would have told you you need to go get on a straight jacket or something. Like, there's no way possible, right? This business done become so easy to me because I just show up 3 hours for 2 hours. I create content, something I've been doing since 2009 and never even got paid for it. Didn't even realize you could earn a full-time income online. So I took the training. I want you to understand it ain't just the program, it's the training that you have to go through and implement that in the 2 hour workday. But the 2 hour workday, Michelle, is key. Once I zoned in and understood the importance of that, the income producing activities, I think that's when everything really could change with me, and being consistent and committing to, creating my content.
Love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love your story, and congratulations on all your successes. Awesome to see. Love it. And your videos are so good. You guys, he's so good at his TikTok videos. So if you guys haven't seen him, go follow him on TikTok. He's awesome. So awesome. Now, what I want to do real quick, you guys, I'm going to pass it to a busy mama because she's actually has an appointment coming up. So she's going to come on and share. But Victoria was able to really master that 2 hour income earning activity day as well, you guys. And wait till you hear her amount of money she's made. It's insane. So Victoria, are you with us?
I am. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, I have to run to an appointment. So I'm going to keep this really short and sweet because I absolutely love sharing with y'all. Go ahead and put in the comments, how many of you have kids? How many of you have small kids and you want to just kind of try to find a way to work something around having time with them? Because my story is like, I have done every job under the sun. I've waited tables, I've done retail, I've worked in public schools and all those things. And once I started having kids, I wanted to find a way where I could have my cake and eat it too, like stay home, get that quality time with them that I really wanted. I have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs, and my third one is a tiny tot tornado. We're in the middle of potty training and like all of that chaos that comes with that. But I always really, really craved that quality time with them while still making a really good income. My husband is active duty Army. And so my life is just chaos. Okay. And so once I started having kids, I fell into the whole MLM thing. Tell me in the comments who has ever done any kind of multi-level marketing. This is not an MLM. But that was the only way that I thought there was to actually work from home and be with your kids. I never want to hate on it, okay? But I didn't get what I wanted out of it, right? And what I wanted was more time with my kids. But in reality, I was glued to my phone doing all of the recruiting, the parties, the copy paste messages, the cold messages, all of those things, the follow-up to make $7 on a stinking mascara. So when Michelle was talking about the whole lip gloss thing, that was me. I had to find 128 customers to make $900. All right. So fast forward 7 years later, I wanted a way out of that because I was still really craving that time with my kids. And so that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to start my own online boutique. That way it's my own thing and I control my time and how much I work. Well, how many of you have ever had a business? How many of you have started your own business? Okay. Because if so, you know the amount of work that actually goes into that. And so I wasn't really working less because I had to order all the inventory. I had to take all the pictures. I had to ship all the orders. And I went from making $7 on a sale to $20 on a sale. And in 2022 alone, I only made 16 grand in my online boutique. So I tell you guys this because I want you to understand I'm not somebody that comes from money. So when I tell you these numbers, like it blew my mind, right? Because I've never seen an income the way that I have with digital marketing. So what happened for me was I hadn't made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. And y'all know when it rains, it pours. How many of you are currently living paycheck to paycheck right now? Because that was us. And so like we were just kind of, everything was piling up at once. I needed a new transmission, needed to get new tires for my car, needed to pay for 6 different rental cars. This is all while my husband's away and I'm doing everything with my kids. And I kept seeing this girl showing up on my newsfeed who I had never ever talked to. I didn't know who she was. This is the beauty of attraction marketing, by the way, because I had no clue who she was. And she's showing up talking about how she had made 40 grand in 2 months doing this digital marketing thing. And I was like, yeah, right. It can't be real, because I thought the only way that you could work from home was to do some kind of MLM or some kind of pyramid. And so I equated it to that in my head. And so when I started like learning more about it, I was like, sounds too good to be true. All of you that are sitting there skeptical, doubting, questioning, you need to understand all of us on this side had the same questions, had the same doubts, and you don't realize until you are in this how freaking good it is. So this was a Hail Mary for me, because I was like, this is going to be the last work from home job that I try. So I went all in. Okay. And when I tell you, I made more in my first month than I have ever made in a single year ever working. I made 29 grand, which is like a really low salary, but I've never seen an income like that. Okay. I made 29 grand in my first month. Fast forward 5 months, I hit my first 6 figures. Fast forward 11 months now, I'm at 370 grand in the last 11 months doing this. And I am working less than I've ever worked in my entire freaking life. And I was talking to someone about this the other day, and I'm just like, had I been stuck with my skepticism and stuck with my doubts and stuck with my unbelief, I wouldn't be where I am now. Like right now so this is funny, because we were going to pay cash for our house, which we very well could right now because we're building a new house. But we decided to take some of that and do trips and things like that, because my husband will be deploying soon. And so we want more of that family time. The fact that we even have the leisure to make decisions like that now is just insane to me. So I always want to be the girl that is preaching to you. If you are that person that is skeptical and like you wonder, okay, is this really too good to be true? Or does this actually change people's lives? Those are not just pretty words. It has radically transformed our life in the most unbelievable way. And I am so incredibly thankful that I pushed all of my fears aside and I dove into this. So, and just in the 90-day run alone, Michelle, I didn't tell you this. Since we started the 90-day run, April 1st, I am at like 218 grand just for the 90-day run. We have something so thinking powerful here. So powerful. This is the beauty of automations, y'all. And if you are like, oh, I don't know how I feel about automations, ask yourself this right now. How many of you are currently receiving emails from some business that you have subscribed to? Okay. How many of you? Some boutique, some shop, Amazon, whoever, they are sending you emails reminding you, hey, we're here. Hey, if you want to shop, we're here. We're here. We're here. That's the beauty of automations, because you never need to do that follow-up. And that is how you're going to start averaging 900 a day. So dig in, ask your questions, and seriously, like, go change your freaking life. I love this so much. Oh, one other thing real quick, because sorry, I started this at the end of July last year. Okay. And so I went from broke to 6 figures before the end of the year. Put that in perspective for you guys, because we still have a whole chunk of the year left, right? It doesn't matter what the beginning of 2024 looked like for you. Doesn't matter if you're working multiple jobs. Doesn't matter if you're living paycheck to paycheck right now. One decision can change the rest of this year for you. So that's it.
Love it. Congratulations. I love seeing all your success. And I love the fact that not only you're getting a new home, you're traveling with your family, and you're making memories that you guys will talk about forever. So
yes,
good.
I love it.
Awesome. So you guys, real quick, I just want to answer a few questions that I had seen, then we're going to keep on going. One of the questions somebody had said was about, do you need a big following? You guys, I started with a brand new TikTok. I was actually brand new to TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. If I go back to August of 2022, all I seen was my daughter and my granddaughter dance on TikTok. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I didn't know what I didn't know. So you can start this brand new. Somebody had made a comment about, I only have 300 friends on Facebook. I don't think any of them would buy from me. That's your limiting belief, my friend. You don't know if they would buy from you, right? So don't limit yourself and assume what other people would do. But what I would recommend for you, my friend, is start with a brand new TikTok and follow our process. You guys can build a brand quickly, build a following quickly, build an email list quickly, and start with a brand new account. And yes, you can start with a faceless account. Somebody also said something about saturation. Unless the world stops growing today, this can never be saturated. You guys, have you realized every third block now, a Starbucks is popping up? Why? Because they're in high demand. People like them. And now Starbucks is making sure they have convenience. You guys, let me just put this into perspective. There's 25,000 people inside our community. That's it, which is a lot. But it's not a lot when you consider there's 5 billion people on social media. So here's my question for you. Do you think, if you think of the 5 billion people on social media, do you think at least 1% of them would love to learn how to make 900 a day? Put a yes or no in the comments. 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year. Do you think at least 1% of them would? Yes, that's 50 million people. And that's 1%. Saturation is 70%. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. And that's why we're creating a movement. Our goal inside our community is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires in the digital world. And so if we can do it, you can do it, you guys. So let's keep on going. And then guess what we're going to do? Because we are a global business, I'm going to have you guys hear some testimonials from South Africa as well. Matter of fact, you're going to hear from a brand new 6-figure income earner in the US from South Africa, which means she's a millionaire in Rand money. Okay. So are you ready to learn how to grow an email list? Are you ready to learn how to build a following, build a brand, and master your message and create daily paying customers and learn the skills to make 900 a day? If so, I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builder program. Not only is this a program where you can learn, it's a program where you can earn as well. So this is what you get. You get access to our Legacy Builder program that literally walks you through step-by-step, launch to profit. It walks you through how to make passive daily pay, even how to make a reoccurring income stream, how to build a brand, and how to build your following. You're going to learn how to master the ultimate discovery system, where we got how to build a brand, our faceless branding training, how to copy and paste free ads, our social media training. And again, you guys, 5 billion people on social media. I want to show you how to utilize social media as your audience, okay? Here is your invisible brand training. You guys, inside of this training, it's a 72-page PDF that comes with a training and even a Q&A with it as well. And inside of this, I even give you a formula of how to make 100K your first year with building a faceless brand. Inside of this is literally a year's worth of content creation ideas. And then again, 25,000 people in our community. This is some of the additional training and resources that you get. We're on a 90-day run right now. Our next 90-day run is starting July 1st. Now, that doesn't mean you want to wait till July 1st to get inside the community. You want to have your automation set up and have a good flow going by then. Our next 90-day run, you guys, I'm going to show you how to make 30K in 90 days. How is that going to change your holidays if you could learn how to make 30K in 90 days? But also, I'm going to show you how to create a reoccurring income stream. You have reoccurring bills. Why not that reoccurring income stream? That's what you're going to get. You get a complete content bowl. So you get tons of content ideas and even testimonials that you can use to grow and build your business. Here's some of the results that people are having being inside our community. Look, they're learning how to discover their perfect customer, right? It's amazing value. Look, they're learning how to discover the perfect customer. You see the results that are happening. So my question for you is, do you think if you've seen results like that, that you can have results? Of course you can. If you see one person having success with it, anyone can. Sorry, guys, I'm at a beach home. And that's my granddaughter. We're live right now, right? A good example how live we are. So I have to share this with you. In 84 days, our community has done 9,430,000 $133,800 in revenue just with the Legacy Builder program in 84 days. That doesn't include our launch pad. That doesn't include our passive daily pay blueprint. And that doesn't include our digital mastery. That is just our Legacy Builder, 9.4 million in 84 days. Oh, and by the way, that's 100% profit into the community's pockets. This is how you're hearing, like, Daryl's going for 7 days to Disney. You're hearing that Victoria is getting a new home and traveling with her family. People are getting out of debt. People are able to quit their jobs. This is why, my friends. And so can you. So now I want to take it and pass it over to Chriselle. You guys, in 7.5 months, she's done 100,000 in the US, which means she's multi-million in rand money in South Africa. But you guys, her story is absolutely amazing. If money's an issue, she's your hope dealer. She just wait till you hear her story, how she had to get started. She wasn't going to allow anything to hold her back, and she's so coachable and followed this process. It's absolutely amazing. So, Chriselle, I'll let you take it away, my friend.
Good evening. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. You're looking beautiful as ever, Michelle. Thank you so very much. Hi guys, so I am Chriselle, my surname is Strip, and I am from South Africa. I live in a very, very, very small town in Limpopo province, on the border of the Kruger National Park, and I'm a single mommy. I was blessed at the age of 43 to fall pregnant again, but due to COVID, lost 2 businesses. The bank repossessed my car 3 years ago, and also I then became a single mom. My heart and my dream was to spend as much time with my little girl as I possibly could, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, it was difficult. At the beginning of last year, I started with 2 online jobs, and I was literally working from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night for 2 foreign companies. I was doing tenders for the one, and I was doing recruitment for another one, just to keep a roof over our head and food on our table. And unfortunately, it was really stressful on my family, especially on my little 2-year-old, because all she wanted was mommy. And working for a call center, it was high in demand. Over and above that, to just keep us afloat, I was doing MLMs as well. And as you know, with an MLM, you only earn like a 25% commission on whatever you were selling. You did 100% of the work, but you only earned 25% of the commission. Now, as I think God had it. I lost both my online jobs within a period of 2 weeks at the end of August last year. I was completely distraught. I had depression so bad. I mean, I literally could not afford groceries for 2 months for my family. My mom paid my groceries for me for 2 months. And then, like everyone does, I started looking for an online opportunity where I could earn a decent income, where I can like literally just support my little family. I stumbled across digital marketing, didn't believe it at first, didn't believe it the second time. And by the third time, I'm like, okay, do you know what? I'm thinking I should get this message, and maybe this is what I was looking for. So I prayed about it, and I literally got 4 confirmations that digital marketing was what I was looking for. 24th of October, my mom paid my program for me. She said she would fund the $600 for me. I mean, I didn't have the money. I couldn't even afford groceries. Tomorrow is my literally 8-month anniversary. I hit my first million within 5 months, 24 days. Like Michelle said, I hit $100,000, which at the time with the Google exchange rate was 1.84 million rand in 7.5 months. I am this close to being a multimillionaire. Like literally, if I tell you, this close in 8 months. And I'm like, where and how? I had gone, like I said, 3 years ago, the bank repossessed my car. 1st of April, I was able to buy myself a brand new car, not a brand new car, it's a second-hand car, out the cash. I on Friday Friday I purchased my mom a car cash for her birthday. It's arriving tomorrow. I can surprise my mom on her birthday on Friday with a car that she hasn't been able to afford a new car in like 15 years. And that is my surprise to her and my thank you to her for believing in me when no one else did. When my friends said to me, do you know what, don't do this. When you're wasting your time. This is not going to work. But I believed, and I believed that there was a blessing over my life. I am part of the most amazing, caring community that I've ever come across in my life, where people really care, where people like Michelle, who's our mentor and our trainer, her heart is the more you give, the more you receive. And that is the basis of how our community works. And that is why 1 o'clock this morning, I was awake. I was listening to Dean's training. Dean was giving us training on how to expand on your business. We tomorrow evening have tomorrow morning we've got a legacy builder training. On Thursday evening we've got Alison sharing how she achieved her $100,000 through Facebook. And that's what we do. Whatever we have learned, we share, because if it works for me and it has made me a millionaire in under 6 months, my friend, why not you? If there is 5 other South Africans that's also millionaire already, why not you? And that's the beauty of this. It's proven. It works. It doesn't just work in America. It doesn't just work there. It doesn't just work in a certain country. It works for everyone that is willing to say, do you know what, I am ready to make a change in my life. I mean, the other day I was sitting in the bedroom and my little girl, we had a helicopter that flew over, and she said, that's a plane. I said, you know, my little bum, that's not a plane, that's a chopper. She's like, Mommy, that's not a chopper. A chopper can't bite. And that is moments like that I get to spend with my little 3-year-olds, because I'm a stay-at-home mommy. I get to be mom first. And then my business works around me. It works around my time. Do you know how nice it is when I get to, when somebody sends me a message like, Christelle, do you know, because I said yes to you, because of the advice you'd given me, my business has done A, B, and C. Because of you, I can pay my salary at the end. I can pay groceries at the end of the month. Because of you, my child can come and visit me during holiday. That is what this is about. It is heart, it is caring, it is people that really is there for you. This is not life changing, my friend. This is giving. It's life giving. It's given me my life back. It's given me my hope, my confidence. The level of training that you get, not just once off or in 6 months or for a year, for life, for your entire life. This is my life. This is my life going forward. It's never going to change. It's only going to improve from where I am now. And I thank God every single day for this opportunity, for this community, for people like Michelle, and for Cecilia, and for Dee and Lizelle, for Mel, for Desiree, for people that has basically paved the way for us to also have that success. I am so grateful to be here. And for anyone that is thinking of doing this, just say yes. You'll figure it out later. It's absolutely beautiful. So, Michelle, thank you so much for having me, and thank you for this opportunity. And I'm so glad to be here. I'm really, really so grateful.
Oh my gosh, I love that you bought your mom a car. That is so sweet. Like, you talk about full circle, right? Because she helped pay your groceries and she helped give you the money to get started, and then you're paying her back with a new car. Like, that is so awesome. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, that's what we do.
I can't wait for Friday. I haven't slept in a week because I'm like planning it, and I literally cannot wait for Friday.
That makes me emotional. That is so cool. That's why we do what we do, right? Oh man, thank you for sharing that. And
thank you.
You have to share with us your mom's reaction, because that is so cool.
I definitely will. Yes.
Wow. You guys, this is why we do what we do. It's life changing. It's, the money's just the byproduct that we can change life. Because how many years has it been that you said that your mom has had a new car?
15 years, 15 years. I mean, it's at a point where she actually thinks that on Tuesday I'm taking her car in for a service. So I said to her, I'll pay for the car service. Yet on Friday, we're delivering her new car.
Wow. So good. So think about that, you guys. Her mom hasn't had a new car for 15 years. Her mom helped her when things were down and out, and now she's getting her mom a new car after 15 years. So awesome. What a powerful story. Thank you so much for sharing that. Wow. Woo. That was good, you guys. That got me all up in my feels on that one. I don't know about you, but this is why I love what we do right there, because it goes full circle and all the different lives that we can impact. So how do you get started? How can you be part of this? Well, you guys, that's the Legacy Builder program. When you purchase a Legacy Builder program, you immediately get 4 income streams. Again, this is a learning and earning program. You have the ability to not only learn amazing digital marketing skills, you have the ability to earn as well. So the Legacy Builder program is $900. So if you get a customer for $900, you make $900. The Digital Mastery sells for $600. The Passive Daily Pay Blueprint sells for $300, and the Launchpad $100. That's $1,900 worth of products that you get the ability to get the resale rights on. Imagine 1 customer a day of each of them. That's $1,900 a day. Now, after you purchase your Legacy Builder program, you have a one-time investment of $29 for your website fee. Now, inside the Legacy Builder program, you're going to learn Launch to Profit in 7 days. You're going to learn how to automate your online business. That's your freedom, my friend. You're going to learn how to make passive daily pay. You're going to learn how to build a reoccurring income stream through your email list. You're going to learn how to create your own community program, service, product, if you want. We actually give you 200 ideas to help get your mind expanded and be very creative about what type of product, service, or program you would like to create. And we show you how to build a legacy and make 6 and 7 figures online. If you do not know how to do any of this, how are you going to learn to do it? See, that was my problem. I kept on Googling. I kept on searching. I kept on thinking I'm going to watch this one video on TikTok or not TikTok, on YouTube, and it's just going to make sense. And I was just confusing myself more. When I finally had the 5 step-by-step process to follow, it literally has changed everything. So what I want to do is I want to pass it over again to, let's stay in South Africa. And I want Celeste to come on and share her story, you guys, because again, she tried many things before and it wasn't working for her. And then when she plugged into this, she's going to share her story of what it's done for her. Are you with me, my friend? She here, Celeste? Oh, did we lose her, Amy?
Michelle, do you want Celeste or Cecilia?
Oh, Cecilia, sorry.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna take the new name. I'm gonna take the new name. I was looking for Celeste, and I'm like, I'm very excited about Celeste coming on here.
The sea. Where's the sea?
It's the holiday vibe. It's the sea. Yeah, it's the sea. That's good. Hi guys. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, also all the way from South Africa. I used to be like a small town mama that stayed like 15 kilometers before the Zimbabwe border, right? And I started with this a year ago. I was an overworked mom. I was overstressed. I was that mom that cried in the shower to hide her tears from her daughter. I didn't know how to pay rent, even though I was working 15 hours a day in my salon. So before I started up the salon, I actually had a daycare center for over 10 years. So you can see the pattern. I'm one of those moms that has been looking for a way to spend every single second that I had with my daughter, my only child. So I'm an angel mom of 2 little boys, and I'm also a cancer survivor. So time for me has always been it's been my essence. I've always been looking for ways to find my time. So by the time that I came across a video at 5 a.m. in the morning of Michelle telling me about the 2-hour workday and learning to earn dollars online, I got extremely excited because the day before that, I had to rush my baby not a baby, teenager, when I picked her up from school because I was sitting with a bridal party in my salon and I could see she was having a tough day. She was teary, but I didn't have the time to sit and listen as a mom. And I don't want to cry because today has been such a great day when I think back on that also. But that specific day, I finished close to 9 o'clock. But as I looked up working on my last client that evening, my little girl fell asleep on the couch. And it was that minute where I knew things needed to change, and they needed to change drastically because she needed me that day. And it wasn't the first, nor was it the last, that she needed me and I couldn't be there. The one thing that I wanted in life, I was failing at because I didn't have the time to spend with my daughter. So the next morning, 5 a.m., I was on TikTok. I was a consumer. I was looking for some funny animals and funny babies, just something to make me laugh. And I came across Michelle and I learned about this program, and I was immediately intrigued at what if? My first question was actually, will this work in South Africa? And then I flipped it to what if it works in South Africa? What if I can start working 2 hours a day? What if I could make $300 a day online? Because my mind immediately converted that for me. You know, at 6 weeks after that day, I made my very first dollar income, and it flipped my mind. I woke up to my first sale 2 hours later. I was busy doing somebody's nails, and the second one came in because of these automations. The next morning it was 600, and it just started escalating. 1 week before 7 months, I made my very first million as a South African. I'm like this close to hitting my 3rd million as a South African. This has changed my life. 3 months in, I was debt-free completely. 4 months in, I bought myself a new safe car and got rid of my prayer car. 5 months in, I flipped my zip code, and every single morning I hold the sun accountable when I wake up and I look at the sun rising over the ocean. It is magic. This morning I got up. It took me an hour to do my first half of my 2-hour workflow. I spent the whole day outside with my daughter and still made money doing it. And then I came back, did a live, and my 2-hour workday was completed. This is life-changing. And as a South African, I want to tell you, you want to be in before the next sprint. I mean, in the last 90-day sprint, I made $35,000. That's over 600,000 South African rands made in these sprints. I have not joined one of these sprints where I have not hit the targets that Michelle has put out. $30,000 in 90 days as a South African. Will that change your life? Because you realize there's 2 more of these and then it's Christmas. Then it's Christmas. Imagine the Christmas that you can have. Last year, Christmas was the first time in my life that I did not need to steal from Peter to pay Paul in order to put something under my Christmas tree for my daughter. 2 days after Christmas, I paid her school fees for a whole year. And I'm working 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. I haven't sold to one person once since I've started, because I see there's a lot of people concerned about selling in here. My friend, when you learn how to market in the correct way, you'll never need to sell for one day in your life again, because it'll come to you. So this is me. Listen, get off of that fence. You've got 6 months left to have the best Christmas of your life. And as a South African, I can promise you, as anybody, but as a South African, my friend, 18 to 20 rand for each dollar is life-changing. That I can promise you. So I'm going to hand you back to Michelle. Celeste is out.
Cecilia, you look beautiful. I love you in white. You and I got the memo to wear white today.
See, but you look gorgeous. You rocking this holiday vibe. I love this for you.
Oh, I just want you to know I'm just so proud of you. And it's just so awesome to watch, you know, your leadership and what you're doing, not only for you, but, you know, just your community and in South Africa. It's just so cool to see how many lives being changed over there. So
it is
awesome.
amazing. It is amazing. Michelle, I had one of my clients reaching out to me yesterday. It was her daughter's sweet 16. And she made me videos and she had me in tears when she's like, Celia, I could make every single dream of my 16-year-old become a reality because of this business. I mean, this is so inspired. This is like the essence for me to be able to help other mums achieve these types of things in their lives. It just makes me rock. It rocks my world. I love it. I love it.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you. And I'm glad you brought up the 90-day run, because you guys, that's what we're getting ready to go on, another 90-day run. And Cecilia was sharing with you like what she's done during that 90-day run. But I got to share something with you, what else you get. Because when you guys get enrolled today in the Legacy Builder program, you're going to get additional bonuses. So you get access to our free community that you're going to love. You're going to get access to a Canva crash course where we walk you through how to create content using Canva, like if you want to build that faceless brand. We actually also give you a 30-day market growth strategy plan. With that, you guys are literally getting exactly what to do to go from no following, no brand, no email list, no income, to what to do in 30 days to grow your following, grow your brand, grow your email list, and attract customers to you. You're going to get how to start your own online business with master resale rights. There's a lot of products out there. There's some you got to be careful with. What is the difference? You're going to learn all about them. You're going to learn or you're going to get 200 digital product ideas to help you find your own business that you want to launch and how to promote it. You're going to get the mindset message marketing to your first million. These are all additional bonuses that you get when you get started today. And then also your invisible empire faceless marketing, you're going to get that as well, where I literally give you a complete PDF ebook walking you through how to launch an invisible empire. Okay. Now you get all of that, you guys, and 4 income streams for only $900 when you get started with the Legacy Builder program today. Now, if that is not in your budget or not in your goals and dreams, we also have our digital mastery for $600. With that, you do get 3 income streams. We have our passive daily pay blueprint and for $300. And with that, you get 2 income streams. And then we have our Launchpad. And with that, you get the 1 income stream. So there's 4 different programs that you get to pick from. All of them come with our additional bonuses that you get. And yes, all of you, no matter which one you get to be part of our next 90-day run, where I'm going to show you how to make 30K in the next 90 days. Now, I know many of you are like, oh my gosh, this sounds so good, but how much time will this take? So I want to cover with you what we do in our 2-hour income earning activities. Screenshot this because this is so important. You heard like Daryl and you heard Victoria use the word master the 2-hour income earning day. We get really, really good in getting our income earning activities done in 2 hours a day that drive results, which results mean people getting in our emails and turning into daily paying customers. So we'll spend 30 minutes a day copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free. 30 minutes or 1 hour a day creating 3 pieces of content. You pick that platform. If you want to use Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, you pick the platform that's the best for your goals and dreams. And then the other 30 minutes is spent learning and responding to comments and responding to emails. Now, one of the people that is the best at mastering getting her income earning activities done, you guys, in 2 hours a day, actually, she was working 2 jobs when she discovered this. No background in digital marketing, no background in affiliate marketing, no background in network marketing. She literally, actually, she'll share her story, but she had to have her daughter set up her account because she had no digital skills whatsoever. She's a hardworking single mom, but in 9 months, you guys, by mastering the 2-hour workday, she was able to make 100K, but walk away from her job. So Amy, I'm going to let you take it away and share.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to talk to all of you people that are ready to get out of that 9 to 5. I want to talk to all of you that are burned out and you just want your time freedom. That was me. That was me just 13 months ago. I was a burned out, divorced, single mom with 3 kids. I knew I couldn't just walk away from my job. I couldn't. I had to still pay the bills, but I wanted to find a way out. Here I was for 3 years straight working 18 hours a day. And I seen I was losing my relationship with my children and it broke my heart, literally passing them in the flipping hallway to go to the next job. So much disappointment. And at 50 years old, I realized I was not where I wanted to be. And I wanted to offer so much more, not only to me, but to my children. It's not their fault, but I was putting those jobs before them because that's what I thought I had to do. Like Michelle said, you guys, I wasn't even on social media. I had no clue. I worked with these things right here. That's what I knew to do. I wasn't on social media. I had no clue what digital marketing was. I knew none of it. But my daughter put me on TikTok. And that's how I came across Michelle. And I told myself, if this single mom of 6 kids over there can do something like this, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to stop wishing and I'm going to start working on a goal. And that's exactly what I did. But I was still working 18 hours a day between 2 jobs, right? I was still a single mom. I had to fit this in. So I plugged in to the trainings. I plugged in to mastering the 2-hour income earning activity workflow. I had to. So what I did was 30 minutes in the morning before I left for my first job. I took my lunch hour. I utilized another 45 minutes. So throughout my day, I was doing income earning activities in between those 2 jobs. In 10 weeks, I was able to learn from all the trainings I was plugging into and earn enough to quit both of those jobs. First time ever. Here I am, a stay-at-home mom. I've never had that. That was never my reality. But now I can work from home 2 to 3 hours a day max, and I'm generating daily pay where I was struggling to every 2 weeks to be able to pay the next bills and then all the rest, right? Here I sat at 9 months in and hit my first 6 figures. At 1 year in, I hit my second 6 figures. I'm right there on my third 6 figures, and I didn't know anything 13 months ago. 0. So please, if you are doubting that you have time, if you're doubting your age, your educational level, we got you. You will learn the basics. You will build upon that. You will level up. We will show you everything that you need to know how to market these 4 digital products online. And then we're going to show you how to add additional streams of income to where you are generating an income daily, weekly. And let me tell you something. From a mom busting her butt 18 hours a day, struggling to pay the bills and have extra, I now can jump in the car and go wherever I want to go. I spent Memorial Day for the first time ever with all 3 of my kids. I've got 3 vacations booked, paid for, all debt paid off, all because I took a chance 13 months ago. Michelle said it's not all about the money. No, baby, it's not. It's about getting that time back. It's about giving yourself and your children the time. If you need to make up for it, make up for it. Don't waste another day putting something or somebody else in front of you and what you and your family deserve. You've earned it. You deserve it. Believe in yourself and know that it is possible no matter who you are or where you are in life. Take a chance on you because it can happen. And look, I didn't know anything. I'm generating easily 20 to 30 grand every single month. I could have never dreamed in my life I would be doing that. I'm so grateful and thankful every single day for being given an opportunity. But more than that, taking a chance on me and giving it to my kids because it's changed all of their lives too. Just believe in you. Thank you.
That's so awesome. Something else I want you to share with them I thought was really cool is how your daughter just graduated and how you were able to pay for family members to come and be there for her.
We had almost 20 family members, thousands of miles away, that were all able to be here for her. And I will be honest, when you get your business set up and let the automations do the work, you guys, I stepped away pretty much, for 5 days. I still was generating that income every day. I was still connected because of the automations. And that's what this is all about, setting you up for success.
Yeah, love it. Money's just the byproduct. It's the freedom. Yes. It's the time, because that's something we can never get back. And you're such a great example how you don't have to have experience. You don't need to have a following. No. You just have to be consistent and be coachable and just work on mastering those skills. And I love to see how it's changed your life. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I will. Every day I'm so grateful. Every day. Yeah.
Oh, good. Awesome. So you guys, I just want to recap real quick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up for questions. Okay. And so, Amy and I are going to help you guys answer any questions that you guys have. Just make sure if you have a question, you can raise your hand. And if you have any questions, show your face, show your video, because I want to be able to look at you in the eyes, okay, and be able to answer questions. So here's what you're going to learn. I just want to recap. So when you launch your business and purchase the Legacy Builder program, you're going to learn how to promote products and make 100% profit. You guys are going to learn how to automate your business. You're going to learn how to use our ultimate discovery system to attract customers to you. So you do not have to be the one finding customers or bothering friends and family. You're going to learn how to relate and connect to your perfect customers so you stop their scroll on social media. You're going to learn step by step what you need to do daily to make daily pay. You're going to learn how to make $900 a day in 2024. That's $328,000 a year. So my question, are you ready to learn how you can earn passive income on autopilot? So let's go ahead and open up for questions. Now, real quick, you guys, questions are for our guests only, okay? If you are already inside our community, go into the community and you can get your questions answered. And also tonight is Tuesday, so I'm doing the Legacy Builder call tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you guys, you get started with your business today. You get to get on live with us tonight and be on your first Legacy Builder call. The person that invited you to this did send you an email. All you got to do is scroll to the bottom of the email, and there should be a PS in there where you can go ahead and purchase your program today. Once you purchase, please come back on here and let us know. We would love to be the first to welcome you. So again, anybody have any questions? If you do, use the reaction button and hold your hand up. We're only going to answer questions if you are showing your video, please. So we're ready. Who has some questions?
We've got Connie. She turned her video on. We'll have you unmute, Connie.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Hi. How are you?
I've been watching you guys for the last couple of months. It's super exciting to see everybody progress in their stories. And, I've actually found Michelle first. So she's actually the one that referred me here. So thank you for that. I had a couple quick questions. I've been trying to do social media like on my own and grow like a following. And I've gotten some followers, but I haven't gotten a lot of like views or anything like that. And so I think I just need more help, right? And so I'm really curious about this program, but I spent so many months trying to like do it on my own. I don't know if I should just completely start over a new page or if the algorithm needs to change on my page. And like, I have all these other little questions that are kind of like stopping me from going forward. And I wanted to see if you guys have any advice, because I did spend a lot of time on my other, all that energy and stuff. And maybe it's okay to say, hey, start a new one. Or maybe there's a way to change the algorithm. I have no idea. So I'm just a little confused.
So let me ask you a few questions and I can help answer that. So how many followers do you have on that account?
So that account I based it on like shopping. And so I was a personal shopper. I would go to stores and like film things that I found at like Marshall's and TJ Maxx and stuff like that. So I have a lot of followers. I have 16,000 followers on my TikTok, but they're all like followers for like that niche. And when I tried to steer away, I didn't get a lot of views. And so, and I
Right.
still don't get a lot of views. So I have a lot of followers, but not a lot of views. So I don't know what's
Okay.
going on. So yeah.
So here's the cool part about, and I want you to look at this, because see, this is what I love about TikTok. So first of all, I love the fact that you can build a new channel quickly of your perfect customers. Like when I launched my TikTok in September of 2022, I made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second month, and I didn't even have 1,000 followers yet.
Yeah.
Because it was based on the followers I did have, and the people that were seeing my videos were actually interested, right? Because you can't call the bank today and be like, hey, I have 16,000 followers on TikTok. I'm going to make my car payment with those followers, right?
Yeah.
They're going to laugh at you. It's it's getting customers that pay our bills. And so here's what I would do with that account if I was you. I would take the temperature of that account. And I would get feedback from them. I would share your story, that what you're launching, why you're launching it, how you're wanting to learn these skills, and have people put in the comments if they would be interested in learning more about this.
Okay.
And see what they say. Now, and if you don't get a lot of engagement after doing this for like 10 days, I would literally do it for 10 days, because you can start moving your algorithms, right? See if you can do that. If the reaction, is not there, the engagement isn't there, I would just start a brand new account, let them know you are, and invite them to follow you over there. And the ones that will go there, because I think if you can build an account to 16,000, you could build this one quicker with just some of the techniques and strategies that we share with you, that you could do it so much quicker. So that's what I would recommend.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I actually do sales and marketing in person right now. And so I work for a very large liquor company that does distribution for sales in my state. And so I do everything like this in person, but I'm surprisingly camera shy, which is strange because I'm not shy in person, but I'm very camera shy for some reason. But yeah, I'm super excited. I think that this will work out in theory. I just need that like extra push, I guess, of confidence, and just to know some of the little technical things of like social media to like get started.
Yep, that's exactly what I would recommend. Try. I would test your audience. You never know. They might be like, yeah, this is great. I would love to learn about it. So,
Okay, perfect. Just super quick question. I also had Instagram. I've had it for many years. And throughout those years, I've been, had a lot of little hobby accounts. And I heard that if you have too many accounts on your Instagram, it kind of like implies that you are kind of like a small business owner, and it kind of shadow bans you. Do you suggest me completely getting like another phone line? I've heard that's a suggestion, because if I create another account on Instagram, then I could still be considered like a small business and won't get like that push and reach.
So I would just use your existing Instagram. So I had an old Instagram account that, I had to raise, back to life. I had to give it CPR and get it back to life. And I was able to do that. And so I think the algorithms at on Instagram are not as sensitive as TikTok. So you can take an old account over there and you can get it working really good.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. That's all my questions. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Good questions.
All right. We have, let me see, Mallory.
And I don't know if you've seen our room lately. But...
Hi, how are you?
Oh, great.
It was a really, really quick question. I seen you said you get the bonuses with your with all of your things today. Is that only today?
No, they'll be available. So yeah, just when you get started, just the person that invited you, let them know that you want to take advantage of the bonuses, and they'll still offer that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good question.
All right. We've got Rick.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
My question is, you mentioned earlier in another one that I'd watched about a payment plan. What is the payment plan? How does that work?
Okay, so just get back with the person that invited you and scroll down to the very bottom of their website and click on it, and it will show what payment plans they offer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And on those individual groups, like the Launchpad, is there something that shows exactly what is what you get with that program?
Yeah, on that website, when you go to their website, just scroll down towards the very bottom and it will show what's in every single product.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, good questions.
Awesome. All right. It looks like, oh, there we go. Is it, okay, Vance, you will be next. Vance.
Hello.
Hello.
I just have a quick question, but it was a awesome presentation, and what sells me, well, not really sells me, but what's most important are testimonials just from ordinary folks. Michelle, not saying you're not ordinary because but just to see that is powerful. But my main question to you is regarding taxes, because if you're bringing that much income in, there has to be some type of tax thing that you deal with as far as is there something that we have to do as owners to?
Yeah. So what you'll get, good question, by the way, you'll get a 1099 at the end of the year, right? And so what I would recommend is, because I can't give you any tax advice because I'm, it's different for every country, different every state, is just get with a good tax accountant that is good with online businesses. Because like what I love is like this is now an expense for me, right?
True that. True.
I'm vacationing right now, but I'm working, right? So this can be a write-off for me. The write-offs are amazing. So I'll share a fun fact with you. So my accountant said, think about all your deductions and save 30% back after the deductions. And that's probably after, so all of my expenses are taken off and pay 30% back. I definitely didn't have to do 30% in. It was pretty
right. And one more quick question, as far as the business, do we have to do a DBA for that, or can we just use our name? Because I see a lot of people just use their name.
Yep. You can just see your name. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right, Michelle. Julius, if you want a question answered, we need your camera, please. And that will be the last one, Michelle. We can get out of here.
Awesome. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Again, if you have questions, you can get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email. That's how you got here. And just go ahead and email them back. Go to the very bottom of the email. There's a PS. You can click. You can look at their website. You can look at just scroll down to the bottom. You can see the programs, the details that are in it, the payment plans. All your questions are in there. If you have more, just reply to that email. And I look forward to working with you guys and seeing you inside the community. Again, if you get started today, we do have our Legacy Builder this evening. I would love to hang out with you guys on that call. So thank you. And Amy, as always, thank you. You're awesome.
Yes.